welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're seeing this beautiful face for the first time, I'm really humbled. I'm called Joanne and this is Joanne's diary. On this diary we talk about different kinds of things. We talk about life, we talk about lifestyle, we talk about faith. Literally we talk about everything. So as you can see the heading, it says I'm supposed to take this to the grave but edition. So let me first explain the meaning of this edition. It means I'm supposed to take this to the grave, but let me just let it out for the world for the world to know. So I came across this trend. It was on Snapchat. Let me first give the credit to Tikeberries. So I saw the different stories on her snap I saw these stories on her snap and I was like, so these things are real, these things are happening. You know, when people are saying these stories, you're like, no, you know, you're lying. Maybe you've seen movies, maybe, but when you read across those stories, you're like, you people are going through a lot. That's why they're always telling people, please be kind, please be kind to others, because you don't know what you don't know what they're always going through, you know. Let me tell you, because I had to record them. The first confession, it says, this is my third marriage and it's only been 8 months in and I want out already. My man is heavily into men and sort of wants to force me into a lavender marriage, but I would rather leave and find another man. However, how would I tell my tabligh dad? I think this one is a Muslim. Now imagine. But I don't know why that thing is happening these days a lot. I don't know why bisexual people, if you are bisexual, why don't you look for the same person whom you share the same sexual mentality with, you know? First of all, I don't support it because it's not good. It's not even in God's plan for those things, you know. But if you've decided to follow that route, why don't you just go and do those things with your fellow people whom you have the same mentality with, instead of marrying someone? Imagine you marry someone and you're into men. Now imagine this story: the man is into men, is into his fellow men, and he married someone. I don't know, they always pretend. And now you can imagine the girl's problem. How is she going to tell that dad? Because, you know, sometimes even you'll be narrating these things and they won't understand. Now imagine, she's supposed to be there married because of her parent or her dad. It's not good. Another let me it says, I will tell my kids. Now this one, it caught me off guard, guys. It says, I will tell my kids not to marry people outside their tribes, because marrying outside your tribe, it's never an easy thing to do. My mother-in-law told me we have to sacrifice my own kid for her son to prosper. Imagine your Nazala telling you, please sacrifice my grandchild. And guess what? The mother-in-law told the daughter-in-law that that's how she also did. So a sibling to the husband of this woman was also sacrificed. Guys, I just wanted to know. I just wanted to know the tribe, but imagine. But first of all, it's not about being tribalistic, but some things you just need to pray to God. That's why you need to be intentional when you reach that time of praying for marriage. Be very, very intentional. If you're single and you're watching this, please be very intentional. Even when you're dating, even when the love is there with the sky, because guys, pray. Be very, very intentional, because I can imagine giving back to my child and my mother-in-law starts saying those things. I don't know what I would say. I don't know, guys. Those things are real. Like, things are real happening. Another one, it says, I'm supposed to take to this grave, but I feel like giving up on my mother. because she's such a toxic parent, always reminding me that I'm an orphan, how my dad spoiled her future, infected her with HIV, calling me a pig, oh God, and forcing me on what to do and what I shouldn't do. Mind you, I'm 27 and she doesn't want to leave me alone, but she's always saying negative things to me and my future. But I think a mother is supposed to be a giver. A mother is a giver of life, so she has to be talking life into her child. Now if this mother is just talking bad things into her child, who's going to talk good things into the child? Imagine reminding that child, your father did this. Not even that's why Abba said omzadde tasobya. Who said mubutufu? Who said for real omzadde tasobya? Now you can imagine this mother always reminding the child tata or HIV what things. It happened between you and my dad. I'm innocent. I don't even know what happened. Maybe even he infected you before I was born. So am I the reason why he infected you? So that's why they say sometimes before becoming a mother, you have to heal. Those kids are not supposed to suffer because of an unhealed parent, guys. Parents here and you're watching this, do better. If you've not given birth, first heal before giving birth to those kids, and you start burdening them badly when they are innocent. Another one. Now I had this I saw this confession and I was like, what? It says, let me tell you, it says, Wabula women, we shall be bottom of hell. But let me say mine. I have 2 kids with my best friend's, my husband's best friend. And my husband doesn't somehow know. He's closer to the 2 kids that aren't his, and so the husband is closer to the other kids of his best friend that he doesn't know that are for his best friend. And he's closer than he is to the only child that is actually his. So in English, like it says, I pity him. But I don't know, somehow, somewhere, these men, they get things and they just keep quiet. I don't know why. In my mind, I think this guy knows. I think this guy knows those kids are not his, but that guy, I'm not judging, but I think that guy may be a bisexual and may be in love with his bestie. So when those things come together, that woman may go away and those things start getting out of the public. So that husband is keeping peace, but I think he knows everything. Guys, if you've watched this, I left, I saw the stories and I was like, what things? People are carrying many things, like people are walking around with heavy hearts, people are walking around with secrets. DNA these days, it's very important. So if you've watched this far, thank you so much. Continue subscribing because I have a lot of gist. I have a lot of stories. I've been up to many things. I'm really happy to be back here. Indeed, I miss the streets. So continue subscribing. Subscribe and tap the notification bell in order to get all the latest information from Joanne herself. Bye.